Good afternoon, folks. I am Trails, and I want to give you a quick breakdown of the backlash that Kendrick Lamar has been facing for using the scary big Eskimo word. The first thing I want to do with this video is let's hear from an actual Inuit person what they think about this situation.
Eskimo trend by Kendrick Lamar. As somebody who is 9/16 Eskimo, I am Alaskan Eskimo. I'm actually classified as an Eskimo on my native tribal card, actually, and it says Eskimo on there. And so I just wanted to jump on this trend. Yeah, a long time ago it was a very derogatory statement, and I think over the generations that came, it kind of became softened. I feel like it, because I call myself a Yupik Eskimo, and I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just my understanding that that's what it is, and I don't see it as being derogatory. Maybe other people do. I truly believe that we are all one. A label is just a label, and whether you're black, white, red, or yellow, we are all one, and we're all humans. And I guess it really just depends on which statement you're using it and how you're using it in those situations, because a lot of times I think a lot of it is ignorance. And I'm guilty of it too. I can be pretty ignorant to a lot of other races and a lot of things in the world that I don't know of. And I can't jump on there and say that I know. I know what it is like to be Alaska Native, and I know what it's like to have that racial stigmatism on me. And I also struggled it within my own self, because of the way that a lot of profound leaders had labeled Native people as being alcoholics, and that we don't take pride in certain things. So all these labels and stigmas that we as Native Americans have to overcome, and the sad thing about it is, like, we learn how to adapt to that stigmatism and we move on. And I know I do my best to move on. I truly believe that I have a love for all, and it also gets to a place in my life to where if you're trying to compete against me and do certain things to compete against me, then that's a red flag, because I'm not in competition with anyone. I want to be a better person than I was yesterday, and I know that with getting sober, recovering, and taking back these my morals and culture and traditions and values is not easy, especially with colonization and trying to adapt to this new world of a mix of colonization and Western modern culture with my traditional things that I've grew up knowing, and as somebody who was disconnected from my culture a long time ago because of shame and because of guilt, and it was not my shame. I truly feel that in my heart we get to choose. Each and every one of us get to choose whether we're going to love black, white, red, and yellow. I think it first and foremost I had to learn to love myself. I had to learn to love all of me, my native blood, my Russian blood, Aleut, Silpiak, Athabaskan, all these different bloodlines that I was born into. I accept and acknowledge each and every one of them. And I have multicultural, multiracial children, and I am so thankful for my children and their cultures and the background and traditions, because when are we going to get to the point in life when we realize that we are all one, especially with all the interracial children that we have now? And when is enough going to be enough? I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, and through that, we get to extend grace to those who are ignorant, and let them look ignorant, but also doing it in a way where we can love and correct them. Yes, as a Yupik Eskimo who's learning my culture, traditions, and taking back things that alcohol and drugs took from me. Alcohol took from the generations before, and I was the one to break those cycles. So now that I get to break them, have grace for the ones that are learning, especially the ones that are coming out of addiction and alcoholism and abuse, and realizing that there are some people out here that are really trying to do good in life and really trying to take back their cultures, their values, their morals. And it's hard to do when the whole world is screaming racism, 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 when truthfully we are all one, and we're all born with the same blood. And I truly believe that it is time for us to come together in unity to teach each other, be teachers rather than condemners. What I'm saying is that there is a solution for all of us. Is if we continue to work on ourselves, we realize that the internal warfare that we balance in our own minds and bodies are probably traumas we need to work on. Intergenerational trauma is real, and I got to do a lot of great circles and talking circles and things that relate to my culture and bring healing to others through this, because it's not about race, and I think that's where we take the bait as what we see in the world and what the propaganda is trying to play for us. So, as a Yupik Eskimo, I am honored and blessed to say that I am proud of being Indigenous. And I am not ashamed of my culture, the history, the lineage, because now I get to take back what was rightfully given to our people. And that was a voice, that was peace, that was love in the family, that was service in the family, that was forgiving each other in the family, and being a part of something rather than being a part of the destruction. So let's be healers in this world. I wanted to jump.
All right, now shout out to her for that. And yeah, you heard it from her there. And I agree with a lot of things she said in that, and I don't believe that him using the word was in any derogatory way towards them or anything. But I also believe that a lot of this is fake outrage because you weren't fighting hard about that word until he said it. You know what I mean? And it's like that's what we see as kind of horrible. Now this dude's doing a lot of talking behind her. Let's see what he talking about.
Since when have y'all fussed about this word? It's in books. This is the dictionary. Today, this is the dictionary. It does say often offensive. You know what often means? Sometimes. It don't even mean most times. It says often offensive. Sometimes. You know what's not offensive sometimes? The N-word.
Sure.
Or some racial slurs that people call brown folks. Or even the European Jews. They have a couple slurs that you're not allowed to call them. You'll lose your livelihood saying the N-word, any of the Brown Brothers slurs, or the European Jew slurs. You'll lose your livelihood and you might get your ass whipped. That's very fucking possible. But you know what I've never heard? I've never heard anybody up north squabbling or getting into it with anybody for using the word Eskimo. And if it's offensive, I'm just using it right now because I've just learned this, like I say. This is new to me and it's new to the whole world, and it's very interesting that y'all choosing to come out and speak on it and be upset about it because Kendrick Lamar said something. This is the Merriam-Webster, was it Webster-Merriam? Anyway, this is the dictionary. Often offensive. A member of a group of indigenous peoples of southwestern and northern Alaska, Greenland, eastern Siberia, and especially in former use Arctic Canada. We know. But don't get mad because we didn't know. Don't be upset that y'all weren't loud enough and y'all didn't put it out there enough for, I ain't even going to say English speaking folks. Is they talking about, Siberia ain't no English speaking folks over there. Everywhere else, Canada, they speak French, but they speak English too. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying. Y'all weren't loud enough, but now y'all on the bruh. Fuck that. Put y'all work in. Be loud about that shit. Be very loud about that shit. Get the dictionary changed to say it's very offensive and never to be used. Or you might get your ass whipped. Do that. And then maybe some folks will listen. But fucking with K-Dot right now, man, get the fuck from around here with that shit. All right, so I heard some folks up north in the...
You heard the man. Everything he said, hey, I don't even have to continue the video anymore because the way he broke it down was everything I was going to say anyways. And yeah, this is how I feel the same way. I mean, you guys have had ample time and opportunity to get this done. I seen some Barack Obama work put in, sponsoring some bills in 2016, but you don't see anything, not a peep, not a sound, anything beyond that. And Kendrick wasn't trying to use it to be disrespectful towards Inuit people or any of that. And I'm 42 years old. I never heard of that word being a slur until I read this article right here about it. And I'm like, oh, what the hell, bruh? What? And that's what confused me as well, which made me go on TikTok, watch a couple videos on it. I didn't see those two. Those were new to me. So those were new, fresh reactions. But yeah, people just need to stop with the fake outrage. We're seeing it in a lot of situations, a lot of the times, and it's getting old. If you don't like the man, you don't like the music, that's fine. You know, just keep it like that. But doing all this extra over whooping and fake outrage and dissecting word for word because you trying to find something to be like, oh, look, you know what I'm saying? It's extra, and people see that, and it's not respectful. Anyways, we'll go ahead and stop it from here. Make sure you leave a like, sub. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is Eskimo and something offensive to you? Have you ever heard of that being offensive in your life? Are you an Inuit person who disagrees with me, or do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you, like I said, hit that thanks, hit that like. Anyways, that'll be all. We out. Deuces.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm gonna act like an angry black fucking woman, cause I'm fucking angry! I'm mad! I'm upset! I'm angry as fuck, bro. I'm angry, I'm hurt, my feelings are fucking hurt. We always finish last, we always come fucking last to everybody, even our own fucking men. And you niggas mamas be black. This shit is crazy. Y'all got black ass daughters. I'm angry as fuck. I'm gonna get drunk and cause a problem.
Bitch, are we serious right now? Are we serious? Fuck the sad music montage, bitch. What in the fuck? I'm mad as hell. What the fuck is going on? Y'all sitting here crying. I'm crying too. I'm mad. What did y'all do?
I've been crying for 24 hours. I went to work and was working while just tears coming down. I ruined my contacts. I haven't been this heartbroken since my dog died.
I may be drunk, but I'm dead ass serious when I say fuck you if you voted for Trump, and here's what I think about it.